Hello everyone, I'm the Mole Man, and welcome back to Train Simulator, where today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Soldier Summit route, and these are the trains that come with it. Look at these amazing trains right here. Sorry about the frame rate, I'm looking at 3 diesel trains, so there's not much I can do about it. Here we've got the SD40T-2, and then over here we have the GP9, and then we have the Amtrak F40PHL, I think that's what it's called. I think so indeed. I cannot be sure on that because I'm not no expert at these American locomotives. So yes, these are the 3 trains you get with it. The star of the show is apparently this one, and it does look very awesome indeed. And then you've got the Amtrak services, which was it, the California Zephyr services, I think. That is what those run, and the GP9 here just looks awesome. We can pop into the cab of the SD40T that's a mouthful, SD40T-2. We can pop into here and just look at this and just listen. That is awesome. That is very awesome indeed. You gotta love these American locomotives. So if we have a look at what we get as well, so the yes, we've got on the SD40T-2. You've got the Rio Grande box cars here, which is very nice indeed. So there you go, we've got about 60 of those. And that's not helping the frame rate, I guess. And then we've got the Amtrak coaches here, the Superliner coaches. Dynamic lighting is off, by the way. That's why they look a bit more grey than normal. So yes, that's that indeed. And yes, then we can pop over here to the GP9, and we've got some more boxcar things, which are very nice indeed. Now, one thing to point out about the Soldier Summit route, it is not available as a standalone route. It is only available as part of TS2015 Epic Journeys edition, which you can find the link for in the description. Now, I've seen many people say, because TS2015 Epic Journeys edition comes with Soldier Summit, Mannheim to Karlsruhe and London to Faversham, and people have said, if I've already got one or the other routes, why should I get that? Why should I buy this? Well, if you've already got them, it doesn't really matter because it's the same price as a normal route. So if anything, if you've got one or the other already and you buy it, you're still getting this route for the same price. You know, it doesn't really matter. And there is a plane flying overhead and annoying me. Yes, it doesn't really matter. If you want to get Soldier Summit, just buy the Epic Journeys edition. If you don't have London to Faversham or Mannheim to Karlsruhe, you will get them, you know, for free. You'll get them for free. And I believe the Epic Journeys edition is currently on a little bit of a sale. It's like 10% off, so you can get 3 routes cheaper than the price of one. Okay. Also, as well, people are saying, I've already got Train Simulator. Why should I have to buy another version? If you've already got Train Simulator, it will just act as a piece of DLC. That's all it'll do. It's like when you buy the game of Gnomes. If you don't own Train Simulator, it's got the core package in there, so people can buy it brand new like that if they want to. Okay, so this caters for all people. You get 3 routes for the price of 1, or 2 routes, or just the 1 route, but it's all for the same price. So, in my opinion, there's no reason to complain. They're all fantastic routes. So yeah, I think it's about time we actually had a look at the scenario we're doing today. So let's have a quick look at the destination board, shall we? So, as you can see, we are going to be doing the Provo to Detour scenario, driving the SD40T-2 on Soldier to Summit. Obvious Soldier to Summit. That made no sense whatsoever, but never mind. Never mind. Whatever. Yes, spare locomotives are thin on the ground today, and there is no option other than taking this manifest train towards Helper with insufficient motive power. It's about an hour long. This is going to be a long video, and it's got a 3 yellow difficulty, so this can only go well. This can only go well. It's summer, cloudy, nice and lovely skies today, sort of-ish enough. Dynamic lighting is off, and as you can see as well, it is career, so we're going to have much banter. So let us dive right in, and I'll see you once the game has loaded. And we are in. Look at all this train stuff that's going on. Yeah, the frame rate's going to be a little bit low because there is a lot. It looks like there's a lot of AI happening. Conductor, engineer, there is a shortage of locos today, so we'll have to make do with what we've got to get this manifest train to Helper. Let's get going. Let's get going indeed. So let's prop the HUD open there. Now, using Control Shift and 1, you can change the brake difficulty multiplier. So I'm going to have them on the easiest because I'm scared. These trains apparently have got very accurate brakes now, but I don't know how accurate I don't know what the real brakes are like, so I can't really say. So let's just get ourselves going here. We've got to go via Rings Creek X over south at some point in the next mile or so. So let's get our train to forwards and let's put some power on and then let's go. So this is, yeah, look at this train here. This is just amazing. I do love these American locos. They just look powerful. They look the part. And Soldier Summit. I mean, look at this. Obviously, it doesn't look the best because it's running on a laptop right now. So you know that can't be helped. But yeah, just look at how much like detail and scenery there is, and just wait till we get to see if we get to see all the lovely mountains that we get to drive through. Could do it going a little bit faster, I'm not going to lie. So we're going to put a bit of throttle on. Don't want a wheel slip though, but we don't want to get going because we don't have enough locomotive power to actually pull this. Apparently, this is a very long train. If we just have a look here, right, hang on, let's have a look. What we got? We have got a long train. Oh my god, look at all this lot. Got explosives by looks things. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, there's a lot of AI here. Oh boy. Yeah, there's lots of wagons and evil stuff to cause the frame rate to die. I take it we don't have any trains on the back. No, we do not. No, we do not. Come on, game. Come on. I know we're at a big yard here, but you know, you'll be fine. You'll be fine as long as we get out into the open. We'll be fine. What train we've got going up over here? I think this looks like a GP9. Might be wrong. No, here we go. Here's a GP9. There you go. So that's what the GP9s look like when they're pulling all their load on this train, on this route, I should say. I'm just all over. My words are all over the place today, and we've got to do this for an hour, so that'll be fun. That'll be fun indeed. Come on, we're at 10 miles an hour. Yeah, this route's a little bit, you know, because of American routes, and we're doing a lot of twisting and turning. It's not the fastest route in the world, but you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. We've got a green signal there, which is good. Which is good indeed. So yes, you get quite a few scenarios with this route, because obviously you get some for each train. Now the frame rate's picked itself up again. Now look at that, prettiness. There we go. Just look at that with our train there. That's just awesome. That's a screenshot moment. There are many screenshot moments on this route. We're about to start speeding. Now, there we go. We've got to keep some power on. There we go. We'll keep it on 12%. No, going too fast. Yeah, this is going to be quite a jumpy throttle one. Oh, 15.3, that's alright. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Let's try and get a nice... Oh, God, we're inside some wagons. Hang on. Let's get... This route, right, just to point it out, this is like screenshot pass, okay? So Soldier Summit is screenshot pass, basically. Or I suppose you could say screenshot summit. Because there are many, many, many awesome places for you to get all your screenshot loveliness on this route. So many tight snaking turns and stuff like that. My words are seriously all over the place. California Zephyr. If you're lucky, you might see a video on this the day after this one goes up. Unless you're watching this in the future, in which case it's just the next video in the playlist. I might do a video on that as well because I'm kind of like that. Let's watch the train go past here. Oh, hang on, that means I've got to do the thing, innit? Yeah, I've got to do the thing. Hang on, let's get ourselves back up to 15. We want to be to places on time, don't we? Yeah. I just get myself above 15. Right. Here goes the professionalism stuff. That's a bit of professionalism. Little bit more professionalism. And then a short one. And then a long one because we go across the thing. Isn't that professionalism or what? Just look at that. And now we've got to wait. Should we just sit here and wait for the whole train to go past? I think we should, you know. I think we should. We'll drive the train from here. Can't see the signals, but that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Who needs signals anyway? Speeding! Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Alright, no, come on. That's it. Alright, cool. Well, we know I'm bad at driving these trains. -4 points already. There we go. Right, well, let's not keep the throttle on as much as I wanted to. This ding-ding's going to eventually get on my nerves, probably, but whatever. Are there any cars around here? No cars. No cars. Never mind. They're lucky. They haven't got to sit through watching this like we have. Technically, well, we're an invisible car. We are right now, anyway. So look at these. The beautiful wagons there. I think my graphics settings might be turned up a little bit. I'm not too sure, because I've got dynamic lighting off. Yeah, I had to turn it off. I thought if I have it on, my computer may explode, and that's not something I wanted to try. So, you know, that's something that I'm avoiding today. Ding, 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 ding. Shut up! I've just noticed there's no barrier. There's no barrier. Should there be a barrier? I don't even know. I don't even know. How are we doing? There's still quite a lot of the train to go here. Hopefully we'll get up to 50 miles an hour soon. That'll be fun. 50 miles an hour banter, especially if we've got to do this for an hour. I'm glad the frame rate picked itself up. Though, what's it running at right now for me? Ah, look, nearly 30 frames per second. Not having dynamic lighting on is just like the best thing. It really is. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, you keep ding-dinging. Okay, right. Let's put the throttle on a little bit more again. We can go up to 50 soon. This is what I like to see. This is what I like to see. Oh my God, there is still so much of the train. I've got to be careful that when I go on to 50 miles an hour, I've got to make sure I don't wheel slip. That should be entertaining to not do. I can't believe how long this train is. It's nothing compared to what the trains are in the UK, and that's what I like about it. Right, let's get ourselves back up to the 15 there. Timeless bonus, hell yes, we've actually got some score on us now, and we can start throttling up for that 50 mile an hour. So that's good. We can watch the train go fast a little bit. Go past a little bit quicker. Not fast, a little bit. Oh, whatever. Whatever, you know my words aren't going to be my specialty today. They never are. What are these flatbeds for? Are they just like for stuff that... Are we carrying invisible explosives? If so, that's scary but awesome. Let's 50% throttle this. This should be fun. This should be fun indeed. Got to go via Castilla North Track 2 in 14.3 miles. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. The end of the train is luckily approaching, and then we'll fly along the train and watch it, and then we'll just get back to the front and actually drive the damn thing how you're supposed to. So there you go. There you go indeed. One thing that will be interesting at the end of this video is to figure out how I'm going to do the normal thing, because yeah, the jet train might be used later on in this video. Just saying. Just saying. D and RGW. I don't even know. I don't even know. And there goes La Caboose, the action road. And now we're going to follow the train. There we go. We're just going to catch up to the front again. Oh, lag. Yeah, it's loading the next bit of the thing. There we go. It's fine. So look at all this train. It's amazing. These are full up as well. This train must weigh a lot of stuff. This train must be very heavy, which is awesome. Which is awesome. I need to seriously get the speed on in a second. Otherwise, we're going to be very late. Very late indeed. Let's pop ourselves to there. We get ourselves up to the front, and then I'll put a bit more throttle on. What are they full of? Are they full of oil or something? I don't know. I don't actually know. I'm not an expert. I'm seriously no expert at all. Right, let's just keep going. Let's go through there again. See, I'm good with a camera. I'm very good indeed. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you can tell it's loading the next bit. We're fine. We are fine. Here we go. We're approaching the front of the train again. This train is a very long train. It's very awesome indeed. Very awesome indeed. I think this route's set in the 1980s. I believe that's when it is set. So yes, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool indeed. We should see some all that 80s banter. We have got 4 locomotives on this thing. How is 4 locomotives not enough? There we are. Look at that. Fantastic. And we're actually going to get back in the train now and put a bit more throttle on. We need it. We need the throttle, damn it. Come on, get ourselves up to that 50. And there's lag. Come on. There we go. It's fine. I think that's probably just like the extra smoke that's kicking out the back. Does it when you throttle up. But that's probably all that's it. And yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, see, the speed limit, I don't know how fast these trains can go. I have absolutely no idea. Absolutely no idea. We're probably not going to find out today either. This isn't a speed run. This route is not designed for speed. But I will one day probably see how quickly I can do it. That sounds like a very banterous video in the future. Bit more throttle. Oh yeah, come on. Let's get ourselves up to that 50. Let's get ourselves up to that 50 like now. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. This is a screenshot moment in life. Screenshot moment in life. Oh yes. Oh yes. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Just look at us. Yeah, this route is just amazing for screenshots. It really is. I mean, I could probably get a nice one there as well. The train just snaking its way around. Something like that. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. There will be many opportunities for us to do screenshots on this route. We're currently going along a level piece of track. However, I think we will probably be doing some hills and interesting turns later on. I'm not too sure. We'll have a look at the map in a second. I will show you guys the map. Do it now. We'll have a look at the map now. So where are we? We are there. And if we just zoom out, this is the map. So I believe Provo is here, Helper is all the way down here, and somewhere in between is Soldier Summit. So yes, this route's about 70 miles. And just look at the track over here. Look at that. If that's not confusing, I don't know what is. Yeah, there is a... Let's just get ourselves back over to the train. Donk. There we go. So yeah, that is some confusing track. We have a whistle board coming up. More time for more professionalism. Professionalism. More professionalism. Completing the professionalism as we go over with the final horn. I probably did that way too early, but never mind. Let's just keep on going. Hi guys. Hi. There's nobody there. Yeah, I'm not popular today. Never mind. Oh, there's another one. Hang on. Wait, where was the board for that one? I don't know. There's another train coming up. I'm not paying that much attention to it today because I just want to look at the route and I want to get a screenshot with that train. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, this could take a little bit longer than an hour if I'm doing stuff like this. Yeah, sorry. Actually, we'll get it with that bit there. Oh, game. Come on. Yeah, it knows what I'm doing. Let's just see if we can... Yeah, pausing the game like this can cause a bit of frame rate problems, but, you know, it always sorts itself out eventually. There we go. Get back in here. We're going at 45 miles an hour, and we've got to go down to 40 soon. Alright, okay, I'll keep an eye on that. Oh, look, we're going to start snaking round here. Let's have a stick our heads out. So yeah, we're going this way. We're going the way that this train just came from, probably. I don't know. I'm assuming so. I mean, that would be the logical thing to think about. How are we doing? We're doing good. We've still got 11 miles to go to Castellar North Track 2, which is a very possible... Well, it's definitely what we're going to be doing. That was a whistle board. That was a whistle board, so let's do the thing again. Doing the thing. I'm doing the thing. The thing is banterous. It's not really, but whatever. There it is. Oh, come on, game. Come on. Oh, no. Hang on. And there we go. I feel sorry. If these people got to cross one level crossing and then cross another, I feel sorry for them. The game will pick itself up again in a minute, probably. It's probably because I got the bell going, the horn going, and there's AIs right next to me. That probably is not helping the situation in hand. There we go. It's coming back now. There's going to be no air pressure left in a minute. There we go. There we go. Look at that. You got to go over 2 level crossings in like a couple of meters. That's pretty weird. Come on, game. You know you want to come back to us. You know you want to brake for that 40, old man. Come on. Brake for the 40. Brake for the 40. That's it. Brake for the 40. Come on. This is now the priority in life. No, not happening. RIP score. RIP score. I know about the whistle thing. Hang on. Hang on. Oh my god, this train's brakes are terrible. Come on. Minus 20. That's what we like to see. Right, come on, throttle. Come off. No, brakes. Get off 10%. There we go. Oh, that went well. Oh, well, hang on. Let's just let everybody know I'm coming and I'm the worst driver in the world. Worst driver in the world coming through. Worst driver in the world coming through. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Right. Okie dokie. Well, now that we've ruined that lot, let's just put a bit more throttle on again. That can't possibly go wrong. Let's try and get a screenshot there. Screenshot of Rooney time. Oh my god, I zoomed in too far. Frame rate. Yeah, zooming in seems to cause a bit of frame rate problem. I don't know why. Probably because you're looking at assets in more detail. That would be a logical thing to think. It really would, but my brain doesn't do logic. Oh my god, there are so many whistle boards here. See, if I was professional, I'd be doing them all properly. But because I'm me, I'm not. You know? I'm not. Yeah. 1. And 2. There we go. And the 3rd. Oh my god, where is it? There it is. That'll do. Yeah, it's the thing is, when you've never done a route before, you don't know where to start doing the thing. So it's like, do I do the thing or do I not do the thing? And doing the thing seems to have caused problems. But whatever. There we go. There we go. There are no cars. I must have scared them all off in my last American video. They must have thought, no, the one's coming back. Everybody, let's flee the country. Yeah, that's probably something that's true. And they have every right to flee. They really do. Oh, let's look at that. That's just the amazingness of the train right there. That is awesome. That is awesome. How are we doing? We're doing good. That was another whistle board. going to skip this one. I know you can't do this in the real world, but, you know, I don't want to do it again because it takes me away from talking about banterous stuff. We are going uphill. That'll explain why we're still slowing down. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now we're picking up speed again. No, we're not. We started to, but now we're not. There's actually a car. Hang on. We've got to do it quickly. There are cars. Hang on. Oh, God. Believe it or not, I did press the button twice there, but because of the lag, you couldn't tell. So there you go. That's a true fact for you. Hello! Actual cars. So they didn't all abandon me. Not everybody abandoned me, which is nice to know. Which is nice to know. Come on, let's seriously get ourselves up to that. Come on, throttle. There we go. Yeah, the throttle seems to be with low frame rate. It's very difficult to up the throttle using a controller. I've explained this in another one of my videos. Like, you push the button, but because it's lagging, it doesn't actually register you pushed it properly. So, yeah, that's a problem. But never mind. We need to get ourselves to that 40. Because we need to be there on time, otherwise many scores are going to be lost. Or scores of scores are going to be lost. Yeah, let's have a look at our task list, shall we? Go via Castilla North, go via there, and go via there. Yeah, we've got to be doing this for quite a while yet. Quite a while indeed. Quite a while indeed. I saw a whistle board again. Hang on. Let's do this thing again, because why not? That's the trouble. One thing about these American videos is that I do. It's just sort of like blow the horn simulator. You know, which it practically is when you're doing it. But if you think about it, but you know. There we go. See, I can't focus on doing more than one thing at once. Whilst I'm doing this, whilst I'm thinking about when I'm going to do it, I can't talk very much. Come on! Let's get past the thing. There's no cars on this one. And there's another one coming up. Hang on. There we go. We could do this thing. So if you've got these this close together, how do you judge what you're doing with the horn? I mean, if it's so close together, you can't actually pull off the amount of horns. What do you do? I don't even know. That'll do. That'll do. I've heard enough of that to do me a lifetime now. Also, I just had a look. You can actually open the window. So there you go. There's a laggy window opening for the win. That's what you come to Mannheim 978 for. Laggy window opening. Hell yes. You wouldn't come here for any other reason, would you? We also have wipers, which you can operate manually. So there you go. So if it's just drizzling, you can operate those manually, or you can probably turn them on like you normally do, which is, you know, the normal thing to do, but never mind. Come on, game. Come on. This is going to take us a lot longer than an hour if it's going to keep on lagging like this. But when you look at the scenery, which is if we pop past it, if you look at all the scenery that's going on, you can't blame it, really. The other track's there. Interesting. Interesting. Right, there we go. Let's rewatch the train. I don't think we should watch the train go past. We've got another crossing coming up. Oh, joy. Where's the whistle board for that one? I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I went straight past. Did I go straight past it without even realising? No, I can't even see the whistle board. Who knows? Well, it's coming up eventually. We'll sort it out when we get there. We'll sort it out when we get there indeed. So yeah, this route is very detailed, as you might be able to tell. As you might be able to tell indeed. Yeah, just by the lag. Considering dynamic lighting is off, you've got to think about that. Alright, hang on, let's do the thing. Dynamic lighting is off. So, yeah. Yeah, indeed. There we go. Short and long for the final bit. Final thing. There we go. Nice. Nice. We've still got the greens. That's what we like to see. We've still got the, like... It was running at 30 frames per second earlier. This is not something I approve of. Weight. 393,000 pounds. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight in a locomotive. That seriously is. Seriously is quite the weight to be pulling along with you, isn't it? It really is. That's the whistle board for the other direction, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Got some houses here. Hello, people. Hang on, just what's the time? Ah, you're all awake. Okay. Blowing the horn wouldn't wake you up, but we're going to do it anyway. We kind of have to here. Yeah, look, whistle board. Right, we have to blow the horn, guys. Just saying. Just saying. Blowing the horn, banter. We are approaching the speed limit really close now. So let's drop the throttle. Drop the throttle. There we go. Come on, game. Stay with me here. Right, come on then. Short. And long will start now. Long, 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 long. Yep. Hi, guys. There's no one here. Again. Guys, stop abandoning me. I know I'm like bad at driving these trains, but it doesn't mean you have to abandon me. Oh, never mind. Just look at that. The train snaking round there. That is cool and awesome and everything. Look at that. That's fantastic. This one thing that's annoying about these trains, right, is when I make these thumbnails, when I make the thumbnails and stuff, these trains are so big, there's no space for anything else on the thumbnail. It's like, where do I put my logo now? This train's taking up the whole goddamn space. However, that's a good shot. That's a good shot indeed. How are we doing? We're doing good. This is quite the sharp turn we've got ourselves going on right now, isn't it? Look at that. In fact, we could probably get a nice screenshot up here. Yeah, screenshots occurring. I did say this would be a thing. I did say this was like Screenshot Summit. It really is. Look at this. Zoom in a bit. There we go. And just get it right. And boom. Oh, look at very nice. Very nice indeed. When I'm not recording, by the way, this route's fantastic. It's just doing it for you guys is what's causing the problem. It really is. Right, let's get the throttle back up to 50 there. Oh, so now look, the frame rate's starting to come back a little bit. Maybe that's just like a bad corner. Who knows? Let's have a quick look at the map. So we've got to go there. Hang on. We've got to go there, and then we've got to go there, and then we've got to go there. Okay, that's easy enough. That's easy enough. So that's how much route we've still got to cover. Yeah, we've still got to cover all of that. Which could take a little while, but you know, such is life, as people would say. Like Game75, he says that a few times in his videos, but whatever. Yeah, how are we doing? Let's have a look up ahead. What we got? What we got coming up? What we got coming up? We have got signals, just like normal. I see multiple signals. There is a lot of track going on up there. Oh joy, oh joy. That's just what we'd like to not see at all. Look at this though. Fully equipped FRA 223 glazing. What even is that? Is that the glass? Is that like, we got like, because there's double glazing, is that like 223 glazing? Is that like multiple sheets of glass? I don't know. I don't know what we've got. Danger, 600 volts. That's a lot of voltage. That's a lot. It's not as much as 750. Does the door open? This is a question we're going to ask us. No. Your door does not open, but never mind. Never mind. Game, come back. Come back. Come on. Come on. Yeah, what I might do, because one thing that's also notable is these, for some strange reason, right, scenarios lag a lot more than the actual, than like quick drives. So who knows, we might quick drive this at some point instead of doing a scenario. But it's good to see what the scenarios are like, and good to see how bad I am at driving them. But I might not be able to do this whole scenario because at this frame rate it's going to take many, many hours to complete. Right, let's do the horn thing. The horn thing is occurring. I probably did that way too early, but never mind. I'll be alright, we'll be fine. So yeah, I might get to a certain point on this and then just have a look at it, a quick drive, just to show you guys that like that. Because it is a route, it's not just showing off a loco here. We are showing off a whole new route. So I might do that at some point. Just because, yeah, it will take, well, we could probably do it a lot faster as well. I'm not going to lie. There we go. There we go. Right. Let's look at this. That's amazing. In fact, that is a screenshot right there. Very nice. We're creating many screenshots right now. Many screenshots indeed. How are we doing? We're doing good? We are doing good. We're nearly at 40 miles an hour. Speed limit's going up to 45 soon. So would you look at that? Might get to Castle and North Track 2, and then we'll have a look at the other parts of the route in quick drive. I will do scenarios on this in the future, but properly. But look at this. I need a new computer first. This is why I avoid many American scenarios, because I can't run them. Even with dynamic lighting off, this is like, you know, ugh. I mean, I could probably turn like the graphic settings down a bit. But even so, then you can't really see anything because it's all blurry. So, yeah, you've got to try and get a balance when doing these things. And my computer doesn't allow that, unfortunately. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the throttle again there. Just we're getting a little bit too close for my liking. We are going to be at that 45 soon. But I'm thinking, especially as the game has just died right there. Oh, it's alright now. It's alright now. I think, yeah, once we get to the next waypoint in 5 miles, we'll jump to quick drive and just have a look at the route like that, because it should run a lot better. It should run a lot better indeed, and we'll have a look at some of the more interesting parts of this route, because at the moment we're sort of on the flat and the open. Once you get out into the mountains, it looks amazing. It looks amazing indeed. Oh, hang on! Needs to do the thing. I did push the button twice there, but you couldn't really tell. But whatever, whatever. There we go. Yeah, whatever. Bye. Cool, cool. I'm professional. I am professional indeed. Let's watch the train go past again. Now that we're going a bit faster than 15 miles an hour. Come on, game. Yeah, okay. If the frame rate doesn't pick itself up, I'm not watching the train go past, because it will take forever. There we go. Look at that. Very nice indeed. I could have taken a screenshot there, but I didn't. Never mind. We could be watching this for quite a while. I think, yeah, we'll watch the train go past, actually, and then I'll jump onto quick drive, and we'll also drive one of the other trains. And it's making me think that there won't be a video tomorrow based on this route again, because the scenarios are going to be too laggy. So, muchos apologeticos. I'll just be doing with this video today. Also as well, I don't think you guys would want to sit through a whole hour of this right now, to be perfectly honest. Not when it's laggy. When it looks all pretty and beautiful and lovely frame rates, then I'll sit and play this for an hour. But until then, you know, whatever. This train's a lot better to watch go past at this speed, I'm not going to lie. Let's drop the throttle. They're getting dangerously close to speeding. Dangerously close indeed. So yes, the destination board kind of lied on this, because we're not doing the whole scenario, but whatever. Whatever. Whatever indeed. Yeah, like I said, I'll do it one day in the future. I will indeed. How much of the train's left to go? Still quite a bit. There is still quite a bit. But tell you what though, I know I said we had insufficient locomotive power, but we've actually done rather well. You know, I haven't needed more than 70% throttle. I haven't wheel slipped a whole of the journey. In fact, if anything, I've been speeding. So, actually, no, we don't have enough. We do have enough motive power, but obviously, I don't know what the rest of the scenario continues on to do. So, yes, I think I'm going to see you in the quick drive for this route. I will probably start at Soldier Summit, because that is what the route is called. It just makes sense. So I'll see you when I'm doing that thing. And so welcome to the quick drive of the route thingy Madoobry flip. I don't know what I'm talking about. We are at Soldier Summit, and we're just going to watch our train go past and see how long it can last, I guess, until it derails. So let's just wait for it to throttle up there. There we go. There she is. Very nice indeed. Are we wheel slipping at all? No, we are not. Look at that. Our train's got like stuff on it. It's like we're carrying coal, I think. I think we're carrying coal. Yeah, that's coal hoppers, aren't they? Yeah. The Action Road. Very awesome indeed. Very awesome indeed. As you can see, instant frame rate improvement. For some strange reason, doing a scenario, I'm assuming it's got to do all the instructions and stuff and AI. I'm assuming that doesn't help, but whatever. Whatever indeed. This is what we're doing now. Just look at this. This is amazing. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Let's, yeah. So we're going to see, what we're going to see here today is we're going to see, like, you know, how fast we can do the next 25 miles, I guess. That's 100% throttle that, I think. Yeah, that's, as long as we don't wheel slip, we'll be fine. We are continuing to be fine. Yeah, we'll be good all the way now. That's awesome. That's what we like to see. Is there a train on the back? I can't see if there's a train on the back or not. There might be, there might not be. We're going to have a quick sneaky look, actually. Is there a train on the back? Oh no, we have got a lovely caboose though, look at that. Caboose! You can actually sit in the caboose. We are going to go and sit in the caboose now. So let's sit in the caboose time! There we go, look, we are now in the caboose, and that's popped up for some reason. Yes, so look, this is the caboose, and it's awesome. We've got little seats here and stuff like that. You can do your caboose-related banter in here. We can pop down here if we so desired, and we can pop up and look up there, and look out through there, and then, yeah. And that's the front of the train that I hit by accident, but never mind. So yes, we're going to see how fast we can get this thing to go for a little while. I don't know how fast we're going to be able to get it. That says 65 up there. Look at that. That's pretty cool. So yeah, we should see a little bit more of the prettier journey today, like going down here. So yeah, as you can see, because of my draw distance, the trees for some reason go longer than the mountains, which is a little bit odd. Not gonna lie, but never mind. I do like that Rio Grande livery. I like how you got like all the that just looks cool. You know, it's got like all the different bits coming off of it. That's cool indeed. We're driving 5383. We're also driving 5406. Look at that. There you go. Those are our trains for the day. For the day indeed. There's floating foliage over there. We should ignore that. How are we doing? We're doing good. I wonder how fast we can get this thing to go. I'm not too sure. I'm intrigued to find out. And stay on the tracks. That's also another thing as well. It's how long before we derail. So yeah, I just want to try and have a look at the route. Really, show you guys some of the route a bit quicker than what we normally would look at it at. There is a train up there. We're not going to hit that, are we? Hope not. Let's have a look. Please tell me we're not going to hit that. No, we're not going to hit that. We're not hitting you today. Don't worry. You're 5395. That's a good number. And you're 5385. There you go. Very nice indeed. We're inside the train. Never mind. So yes, here we go. Gotta love the trains, they're awesome. We could probably watch them go past in an awesome way, actually. Wouldn't you be scared to be that dude? I mean, seriously, watching this train come towards you? You probably would. Yeah, the frame rate's dying now. It's definitely AI that causes the problem, isn't it? It must be. Yeah, at least our train's not as long to look at as well today. Speed limit goes up to 65 soon. Look at that. That will not... we'll be sort of like going along at a normal pace at 65 miles an hour. So that's pretty cool indeed. There is a lot of track sounds going on in front of me right now. So yeah, we are speeding right now, but you know, that's just the technicalities of that points thing. Once we're past it, we'll be able to go 65 and be allowed to do it at the same time. Yeah, we'll go 65 anyway, but this time we'll be allowed to do it. And there goes the caboose. And as the caboose goes past, this train will probably start up, won't it? Yep, away you go, train. There you go, and away it goes. We're going to leave it alone now and go and head back to the front of our train, because that's what we like to do. What have we got popping up ahead, actually? Got sharp turns, more sharp turn. Oh, that's quite a sharp turn. Oh boy, we're still going under the speed limit, so we'll be fine. We will be muchos, finos, indeedos. I don't know why I'm doing loads of weird fake Spanish today. I do apologise for that. It's just something I've just decided to do today for some strange reason. But they are awesome trains, though. That is an awesome... This is an awesome train. This is an awesome train. And I'm sure that you'll be able to run this route a lot better than I can. I'm really not doing the best at showing it off right now. I really wish I could. One day in the future, maybe. You know, one day NL Futuro. Gotta stop doing that. Gotta stop. That's the thing I've learned. Gotta stop doing that. Whatever. Whatever, indeed. Look at this. Yeah, we're not even speeding yet. This is amazing. What we got popping up? What we got going on? So we're there. What's going on in the future? We've got turns, turns, turns. Yeah, normal stuff. Oh God, which way are we going here? We're going this way. Yeah, this is where the route gets interesting. As you can see, it just all sort of starts to wiggle round and go all over the place. And yeah, this is where the route gets. This is where the route gets awesome. There's another service there. So yeah. This is where the route gets pretty cool. It just goes all over the place, and there's Helper right there. So there you go. That's what we'll be looking forward to in the future. But until then, we've just got to look at the train going downhill like this, which is pretty cool. I like how we're going downhill and we're still barely accelerating. That's because the brakes are still on. Wait, why were the brakes still on? I'm a noob. You guys are probably shouting at me saying, you still had the brakes on, you noob. And I was just there going, like I normally do, you know, just sort of like forgetting. I don't know what that noise was either, by the way. I'm just being random. Yeah, we're going the same speed as the lorries. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, we'll start going faster than the lorries. That'd be pretty cool. There is a thing coming up. Hang on. Thing. 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 That'll do. That'll do. So yeah, we're now going faster than you, lorry. We are the superior transport freight thing. That's a true fact right there. That's a screenshot. Yeah, we are the faster, superior freight to you. We are the helicopter to your train. Let's keep going. Yeah, right, cool. We are nearly approaching 65 now that I realised that I was driving ineptly. We should get there a bit quicker now. I just want to get to the pretty section of this route, really. So, yeah, that's what we shall do. That's what we shall do indeed. Still got the greens. That's what we like to see. We still got greens. Well, of course we have. It's quick drive. Why wouldn't we have the greens? In fact, let's just... Oh, let's look at this. Amazing. That is very amazing indeed. I do wonder how fast these trains can go. I think it's about 75, but we are going downhill. So this should be pretty banterous. Should be pretty banterous indeed. However, if we have a look at the map again, where does the route start to get interesting in comparison to us? Not for a little while yet, by the looks of things. Where are we? Where are we? We're there. Okay. We've still... Oh, hang on. Got rid of the wrong thing. Hang on. No, go away. I got rid of the map by accident. We're nearly at the cool bit. We are nearly at the cool bit. It's coming up. The awesome part of this route is coming up. Let's look at that train now. It's amazing. We are going a bit fast, but it's a straight piece of track. So, a straight piece of track means we can go many miles an hour, is my theory. That's the theory I shall stick by for the rest of my life. I saw a whistle board, so I shall do this thing. Why wouldn't I do the thing? I'm professional, you know? I'm very professional indeed. There we go. You can't sustain my professionalism. There we go. There we go. Right. Look at this. This is so cool. How are we doing? Very nice indeed. It should get all pretty interesting soon. There is a 35 limit coming up. That is probably the start of the banter. What's Kidoki? I don't know. But yeah, the start of the banter, because I'm not slowing down. I'm not really slowing down. So that's a true fact. That is a true fact indeed. So yeah, we'll just go for as long as we can, really, and just see how pretty this route looks. Well, you can see how pretty it looks. And considering like my graphic settings, that is very, very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. I do love these trains. They're awesome. They're different. That's what I like about them. They're different. People say, "Oh, that train's ugly." Like they say it to a foreign train. It's like, "Oh, that train's ugly." No, it's not ugly. It's different. Every train's got its good thing about it. This is a true fact in life. Okay. Every train is amazing. Every train's got a different thing that makes it amazing. All right. The Pacers, they give you the ability to have a roller coaster ride whilst on a train journey. That's what makes them amazing. Yeah, okay. Alright, maybe the Pacers are a little bit of an exception, but I like the Pacers. They're not bad. That's quite a sharp turn. Hang on. This is a turn and a half, isn't it? Well, it's just a turn, but it might be a turn and a half. Look at this. As long as we stay on the tracks, it's fine by me. And we are staying on the tracks. It is fine by me. We should be able to get quite the way down this route, going at this speed, a lot faster. Oh yeah, there we go. Look, you just go into the cutaway of the mountains here. This is where the route gets pretty. This is also where the sharp turns get a little bit excessive. Indeed. That should be a nice screenshot. Yeah, this is where it starts to get a little bit more dangerous. I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot of flanging. That's a lot of flanging indeed. Yeah, I'm probably going a bit too fast for this, but you know what you can do about it. Yeah, look at all this. This is where you get all the snaking track, and you get this. This is screenshot heaven. This is seriously. So we should jump ahead over here. Have a quick look. Yeah, look at all this lot. I just love how the train just snakes round for days. It's amazing. Is that a sharp enough turn to get the screenshot I want? It might be. It might be. I'm not too sure yet. Not if I get a telegraph pole in the way. I want to get a screenshot like that. Maybe something like, oh yeah, like that. We are going way too fast, and I love it. I love it. Yeah, we're going way too fast. But look, we're still on the tracks. This should be how they test speed limits, right? Wait to see how fast you can go, and if you can go that fast, then go that fast. That should be how it's done. This is very noisy. It's very noisy indeed. Yeah, these trains should go this fast. They really should. I mean, if we pop into the front view, this is what you should see. All right, instead of a slow winding track, this is where the banter is. This is where the banter is. How are we doing? We're doing good. We are doing good. Yeah, this is the bit of the route that I like the most. The windy tracks around all the mountains. It's very awesome, and the cliff edges and all the hills and stuff. It's amazing. If we have a look at the map, we are there. And yeah, we've got all of this to go yet. All of this indeed. We might stop on that yellow bit. What is the yellow bit? It is Karlsruhe Loop, apparently. Karlsruhe Loop. We're going to stop there, I think. We'll test the emergency brakes of this train going downhill at this speed, I think. That's probably a good thing to do at some point. Then again, we've got 15 miles to go. Oh, what should I do? I don't know. We've got about 10 miles so far. We've got another 15 left to go. I don't know. But I'm just doing this just so you can quickly see the amazingness that this route has to offer. It really is stunning. Just look at all this. It's just amazing. It is absolutely amazing. I'm trying to think of if we're going to derail at some point. Let's have a look at the rear of the train. I do like these cabooses. Because it's set in the 80s. That's why they're here. I don't think they're needed anymore. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool indeed. Let's get ourselves to the front of the train again. Front of the train, banter. This could take a little while. Front of the train, banter. Front of the train. Jumping one wagon at a time could take a little while, but we'll get there eventually. We will get there eventually indeed. Dun 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 dun. Are we seriously not derailing yet? This is amazing. Oh, we're approaching a 30. Yeah, that could cause our death and destruction. But never mind. Never mind. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. At least we're not wasting any coal. At least they're all empty. And front of the train. There we go. Are we going to stop at that 30 limit, I think? That's probably the safest option to do. Oh, let's look at that. That's amazing. Right, I did screenshot that moment in life. Right, throttle down. There we go. We're throttling down. And we're going to put some brake on there. And we're just going to get ourselves down to a nice limit to stop and do the final thing. And that'll be this video. That'll be our first look at Soldier Summit. Not a very good first look, I will admit. Not as good as some of my other ones. I haven't been able to do as much as I've wanted to in terms of showing off the route and all the scenarios. But, you know, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. So that's all I can do. That's all I can do indeed. We're slowing down quite nicely here. And we're going to put a bit more brake on. And we're just going to bring ourselves to a stop from now on. Oh, look at this sharp turn here. This looks cool. Sharp turns are just like the best things about routes, because you can get all sorts of amazing screenshots when with sharp turns. Like that one there could be cool. Like there's a screenshot in every one of these moments. There should be one if I did something like that. Oh yes. All the yeses. Oh, look at that. Hang on. No. Oh, we've missed it. Hang on. Let's get. Right, there we go. Screenshot. That's pretty cool. Let's get ourselves back over here and zoom ourselves in. And we are going to stop here. So let's zoom ourselves out there and let's just put the camera here and just watch the train come to a stop. Please stop before you hit us. Please stop. Stop. No. Well, that sucked, but never mind. Just look at that. Look at that. That's just the best view of anything in the world, that is. In fact, let's just try and get a screenshot of that. Oh, yes. That's amazing. If we get one from over here as well, get all the train snaking around. Yes, definitely is a thing. There we go. So, I'm now going to leave this part of Soldier Summit here. And we need to, you know, pat these trains on the back for doing so well today. And we need to welcome them to the computer in a proper fashion. A proper fashion indeed. Moleman 978 normal stuff will occur. So I shall see you when we're doing the normal stuff that's going to occur. So it's come to the end. I've got all 3 trains lined up and the jet train just to help us along on the journey, because, you know, it's always a bit of a challenge with these slower trains to get them up to speed. But I'm gonna leave this video here and I'm gonna let you watch the banter. So thank you very much for watching this one. If you enjoyed it, then please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.